Hi Jill, it's
Hiya.
very good to see you again. How are things?
Yeah, fine actually.
Good.
Really good.
So we're in our one-to-one, and this is the chance for you to tell me how you're getting on. You know, whether you've got any questions, whether there might be any changes you want to make to the role that you're doing. And it's just really an informal time for us to spend together and just see if there's anything to take forward.
Okay, yeah.
So how have you been finding the role that you've been doing? You're a volunteer fundraiser.
Yeah, that's right.
So how have you been finding it?
No, it's been great actually. Yeah. I mean, they've been a great team, really good team to work with. You know, we seem to get on really well, and I've been given a lot of support.
Right. So who do you find you're working most closely with?
Mainly with Christina, yeah, the
Right.
project coordinator.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're doing some grant writing?
Grant writing, yes. Looking at different organisations that can help support us in generating more income.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. And are you getting on with everybody in the building okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any
Yeah.
clients that are difficult, or any difficult situations you've come across?
No, nothing really. No.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're very comfortable. And what have you enjoyed the most in the time you've been here so far?
Well, I enjoy it.
I'm sorry, I'm going to make notes because we need to record this.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I certainly enjoy the grant writing, and I enjoy the research. I mean, it's quite a nice setup we've got, because I can work at home for most of what I do, and just come in maybe once or twice a week to talk to Christina or whoever. So that really kind of suits me well.
Yes, good.
And then I'm free to kind of work on the grant writing and doing the research for grants. You know, and I can do that whenever it's convenient for me.
So how do you do the research? Is it online or
usually it's usually online, yeah, using different organisations that can give us information about grants and charities and funding bodies. Or it's through the local EVA, the Voluntary Community Organisation. Voluntary Action, yeah. Attending courses as well. I've been on several courses since I've been here.
Yes, I remember. I think it was NCVO that were running a course.
Yes, that was one of the first courses I did at NCVO.
And was that useful?
Well, that was really useful, and that certainly that's got a couple of initiatives going. Here at TAB. One is the grant writing group, which is myself, Christina and other volunteers, and then also the idea of setting up a funding strategy.
Yes.
You know, putting together this funding strategy.
Yes.
So you know, that's 2 initiatives now that have been started in the organisation, which you know has been really useful.
Yes, yeah. And I think you were a significant person in writing off for support for income generation consultancy.
Well, I did have a part to play in it, yes. And we were successful in that. So we've now got 5 days of consultancy support.
Great, that's excellent.
So yeah, to help us become sustainable.
Good. So there's a lot of things to it that you've achieved, and I can see why why you might have enjoyed being able to see those achievements. Yeah,
well, I mean, it's, you know, I think it's working with the right people as well, you know, and having a good working relationship, which has helped.
Now we need to ask what you enjoyed the least as well.
Okay.
You know, it isn't all about enjoyment, is it? I mean, there might be difficult times.
Right. I mean, I can't really think of anything. I mean, fortunately, as a volunteer, I can choose what I do, in a sense, you know, as opposed to being paid. So
even writing all those difficult grant applications.
So I mean, you know, some of it's quite hard, but you know, it's kind of it's what I've chosen to do, and you know, it's part of my personal and professional development as well.
So you're learning a lot.
So I'm learning at the same time. So
I remember in the interview you said that you wanted to learn more about fundraising, and those were the skills that you wanted to develop. And so it's just good to know whether you are learning and feel that you are. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I know I'm in a capacity where I'm learning, and I think what's really good about working here is that people kind of don't think I know it all. But they're prepared to say, well, you know, would you have a go at this or try this? And you know, so that there's the scope for me to develop more skills, and hopefully I can give some of that back.
Yeah. Well, I've certainly picked up from Christina and others on the grant writing group that you know you can be trusted to do things. So I think they have every confidence in what you're doing.
Right.
So yes, I mean, by all means suggest ideas and recommendations, because I think your knowledge is now trusted, and certainly we can use your knowledge base and your growing knowledge to take us forward and to apply to the right places. So I mean, that from our point of view, that's feedback for you that I've heard that is very positive, and so I hope you recognise that you are being respected for what you know and who you are, and because I certainly can see that amongst people here, that they do recognise that you have value, you've brought value to the organisation and brought skills and knowledge, so thank you. Next question is, would you like to change anything within your role and experience?
Probably not, no. I'm happy with what we're doing at the moment, with what I'm doing at the moment.
So volunteering, is it meeting your expectations?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Do you remember what they were before you started?
I came with only a couple of years' experience, and I came wanting to learn more. I came wanting to offer the skills the few skills that I've got. So I hope that, I mean, certainly I've learned a lot more. I've certainly acquired a lot more skills and understanding. I mean, hopefully I've also been able to use them.
Yeah, and you've been working in a team, so I mean that's all good for
working in
future
a team,
work,
yeah,
isn't it?
you know, just I mean, acquiring extra, you know, more wider knowledge as well, you know, of the way the system's set up, how the organisation runs, and what some of the issues that are faced, what a community centre faces. So I mean, you know, it's all been good.
Yes, yeah. And I think you were co-opted onto the management group at one point for a couple of meetings.
Well, yes. I mean, I went, you know, just to get more, more understanding, and you know,
okay, great. Do you think you need any additional support or training? You mentioned the NCVO training.
Yeah.
Do you think there's anything else like that? You've also mentioned Enfield Voluntary Action. And
no, I mean, I've certainly once every 6 to 8 weeks, I've usually attended something, some sort of training or you know, conference, information day at EDA, and so you know, I think I seem to be.
Yeah, and has that training been around different grants that are available?
It's been about fundraising, income generation, sustainability, all those areas that, you know, that are relevant to us at the moment.
And have you been able to feed that into the grant writing group?
Not some of the grant writing group, mainly to Christina though, really, because I tend to see more of her. We have more one-to-one meetings, whereas the grant writing group is once a month, once every 6 weeks.
Sure. This is now about your future and what are you going to do next,
right.
And is there anything that we can help you with as you plan for that future?
Well, I'm just quite happy to stay put here, really.
That's really good to know. That's excellent, because we don't know what we'd do without you, I think. we need to schedule another one-to-one for about 6 weeks' time.
Yeah,
okay. All right?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
What kind of day suits you? Would you prefer it to be in person or telephone, or you know, what suits you best?
No, a weekday is fine. Yeah. So you know, I'm usually in on a Wednesday or a Friday, so afternoon would be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll send an email to you with different dates and see what we can sort out then.
Okay, that'd be great.
That's been really great, Jill.
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you.
See you next time.